welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. Yay, it's Monday Movie Hunting. Now I'm sat in my loft. As you can see, I've not taken down my Halloween decorations yet because I wanted to tell you guys something first before we went ahead and Monday Movie Hunted. And basically, so I've got an itchy eye. Ow. I posted my Monday Movie Hunt last week. It's all good news, but I have a thing to tell you before we go. I posted my Monday Movie Hunt last week, and I said, you know, you guys go ahead and guess 4 movies, blah, 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 blah. It's all very exciting. And upon the week, you know, that's been gone by, I've decided I'm actually only going to pick up 3 movies. Now, I'm going to tell you what the 4th one was going to be, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm not picking up. But, just to clarify for the guessing game, anybody who guessed the 3 movies in any other 4, so it doesn't matter whether it was the one I was going to pick up or whether it's not, they will get the point. Because I feel like it's unfair to be like, yeah, I was going to pick this up, but I didn't, so you guys are wrong. Because technically they're right, you know, there's 3 and another movie. Any 3 and another movie. And I've never done that before. I've never made a guessing game and then not picked it up. Because I'm usually, I don't know, I feel like I was just kind of, ooh, so excited that so much was coming out. But basically, I think what happened was, I picked up Poltergeist last week, and I actually was really looking forward to that movie. I really liked the original. So, you know, I didn't really regret it, and it was Halloween and everything. But I didn't really enjoy it too much. And I kind of thought, you know, that's one that I could have waited on. And I've kind of been not really waiting on any lately. I've just kind of been picking them all up and been so excited. But I feel like Poltergeist is one that I could have waited on and waited for it to go cheaper. So I, you know, looked at the ones I'm picking up this week, and I thought, you know what, that is one that I can wait on, and I'm not really super excited for it. So I was like, yeah, I'm actually going to wait on that one and pick up the other 3, because I'm very excited for them, and I'm probably going to watch the other 3 multiple times. So the one that I'm not picking up is Terminator. The new Terminator movie. I haven't heard great things about it, and I'm just a bit meh. I don't think I'm going to enjoy it loads. I don't know. If you guys have enjoyed it or watched it and seen it, let me know your thoughts on it. So if you guessed Terminator, and then obviously we'll see the other 3 later, and the other 3 that I will pick up today, then you guessed fully right. But if you guessed the other 3 and something else that I didn't pick up, you also get a point, because otherwise I just don't think that's very fair. So yeah, that's what we're rolling with today. It's a bit of a weird one, but yes, I've dropped a movie off the list of pickups today. But that's fine, that's fun. I think, you know, I don't know, I was just like so excited about everything. I think now looking at it, I wouldn't have put it as one of the ones. So anyway, if you guys have seen it though, let me know if you enjoyed it, let me know your thoughts, because I always love hearing your guys' thoughts on ones I don't pick up, because that's always fun, because I'm sometimes like, oh yeah, I just want to pick that up. Anyway, let's go Monday Movie Hunting. Okay guys, so we're at different Sainsbury's, and so I don't know if that actually happens, we might have to go to 2 Sainsbury's. This is the different Sainsbury's. Okay, so here are on the other Sainsbury's. There's Nativity 3 for £10. There's The Longest Ride for £10. I was trying to grab them. I was like, oh my god, where's the other one? So there's 2 of them I'm picking up, and I cannot see the other one. I'm looking in the Blu-ray section. There's Terminator Genisys. I do look at these a bit closer, but for now I was like, where is it? And then they got Krampus. Anyway, here's Nativity 3, Dude, Where's My Donkey? A little bit of a closer look, which, like I say, is the DVD for £10. There's the special features there, it's got a sing-along and all sorts. And then here is Amy for £10. I'd love to know if you've seen this. I mean, look at all those stars on the front there. It is a movie that I do want to see, but it's just one that I wasn't picking up today. But I do want to see it. You know, I was a fan of Amy Winehouse, and I'd be interested to see, you know, how that's done. Here's the Snow Queen 2. I never saw the Snow Queen 1. I kind of just thought, but here's Terminator Genisys. You know, you guys let me know, should I pick this one up? What are your thoughts? I'd love to know. Here's a double pack of Nativity there for £8 with 1 and 2, not including free. Here's just the TV section, so just had a little bit of a look. I'm still kind of looking for the movie I can't find. Here's the 3D version of Terminator. And I didn't really think that much of the slip cover actually from the front. I was kind of like, eh. But you know, there's the special features which are on the Blu-ray. The 3D is 18, the Blu-ray is 15. So here's The Longest Ride, which I'm really looking forward to, because I always love the Nicholas Sparks adapted movies. So I am looking forward to that. And there's a special feature on the back there, because obviously I've not done an unboxing of any of these ones, I picked them up on DVD. Here's Slow West. This actually looks really good just from looking at this front cover and back cover. So if you guys have seen this and if you've enjoyed it, I'd love to know. I definitely want to look at the trailer for this. I don't watch too many trailers, but when I'm not really sure, I don't know much about it, I do. Here's the 3rd season of Vikings. This is a series that I do want to watch, but I haven't watched any of it yet. Okay, so I come into Tesco to see if they could get Santa, but they don't seem to, because this is the Christmas section. And then it is there! that it wasn't in the Christmas section. I found it. It was £10. There's Get Santa. That's what I'm looking for. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was very excited because I really want to watch this. And there was another Christmas movie, The Christmas Dragon, Star Wars Lego, for £5. And they had Moomins for £5 too. And then they had a pretty cool Blu-ray section with some good priced Blu-rays too. We are back. Okay, so that was actually kind of an unplanned situation there. I went to a different Sainsbury's, which was fine. I actually did kind of know that. But I thought I might have to go to the other Sainsbury's as well because, so firstly, obviously, like I say, I didn't pick up the Terminator, but we looked at it. They obviously have the 3D. The 3D one, I thought the slipcover was a little bit disappointing. There wasn't slipcover on the 2D one. And they also had, what else didn't I pick up? Amy. If you guys have seen Amy, I'd love to know your thoughts on it because it is one that I am interested in picking up in the future. And also Slow West. Slow West actually looked really cool. I saw it in the shop, I was like, ooh, I actually want to look into this more because as I looked at the, the DVD box, I was like, oh, actually, looks kind of interesting. And so if you've seen that, I'd love to know what you thought about it because I actually think I want to pick that one up soon. But they had The Longest Ride. I don't think they had it on Blu-ray. I actually don't even think I looked properly because I wanted to pick it up on DVD. Yeah, I love the Nicholas Sparks movies so much. I think Safe Haven is one of my favourites of the newer ones. Obviously, I love The Notebook and Dear John, and I love Nights in Rodanthe, which is a kind of more underrated one. The Best of Me, which was the one previous to this, I thought was okay and I enjoyed. But yeah, The Longest Ride, the trailer looks awesome. I'm very excited to watch this one. I love these movies. They're just fun, romantic movies, but they always have a bit of a twist and they're always actually really good stories, so, you know, for me personally. So I've been really looking forward to this one for ages, so I'm excited about that. And then the other one I picked up from the Sainsbury's, you guys saw, is Nativity 3, Dude, Where's My Donkey? I actually watched Nativity, the first one, like literally the other day. I know it's not really time for Christmas movies yet, but I have started. And I love the first one, and Martin Freeman's in the first one. And then the second one I also really enjoy, and David Tennant's in it. And now in this one we've got that guy whose name I have forgot. I don't know. Martin Clumes, or maybe that's not him. Catherine Tate's in this one. And obviously we've got Mr. Poppy, who's always fun. Have we got any of the same kids? I really don't know. But anyway, I enjoy these movies, so, you know, I picked it up. Plus, I love picking up Christmas movies and watch them, because also you watch them kind of every year, mostly. So, you know, they're good pickups. And then they didn't have the other movie that I wanted of the three, and I was like, oh no, because I really did want it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the Tesco's. Ow, I just nearly bit my tongue off. Well, that was a bit of an over-exaggeration, wasn't it? I went to the Tesco's and I managed to get Santa, yay! Okay, so I'm really excited for this one because it got Jim Broadbent in, and I love Jim Broadbent and it's a Christmas movie and I'm very excited for it, and this is definitely one that I think I like this one more than Nativity 3, but I don't know, who knows. And these two, I'm not going to be doing a review for on Friday reviews because I'm going to review them closer to Christmas, but I will be reviewing The Longest Ride for Friday reviews. But yeah, those are two others I'll review closer to Christmas. So, ooh, nearly dropped them. So, yes, that's what I picked up in the shop. So, of course, if you guessed these three and any other movie, whether you guessed Amy or Slow West or Terminator, you will get a point. And also, a really interesting one that I'd like to mention here, because I did not know about this movie, and I've looked it up and I really want to get this movie. Spooner Mum put a comment in her guesses. She guessed Get Santa, Nativity 3 and The Longest Ride. But she also guessed Almost Christmas, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, nobody else has guessed Almost Christmas and I don't know what this movie is. So I looked up Almost Christmas trailer and it has Paul Rudd in, who I love Paul Rudd so much. Ever since he was Mike and Friends, I literally love him always. His movies are funny and I really like him. Also, Paul Giamatti, or what's his name? Paul Giamatti? He's in it too, and it's about these two guys who are ex-cons trying to sell Christmas trees, and it looks so funny, and I really want to watch that movie. So it was thanks to her that I found out about it, and I want to pick that up at some point, you know, before Christmas. So I'm excited about that one. So you know, if you guys ever know movies are coming out, even if you don't think that's your guess, you can put, I guess, blah 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 blah. But also, what do you think about it? And sometimes, like, you know, I don't know about them, and I look them up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that movie. So that was really cool that she guessed a different movie that I didn't know about but now really want to get. And also, of course, with that she also still gets the point because it's still the 3 and then the invisible 4th that didn't happen. But yes, that's pretty much, well, let's go to the guesses actually, that's an idea. Let's head over to the guesses in the Excel sheet and let's see what's going on over there, and then I will be back with you. Okay, so we have Laura there up there with 8 and Daniel McDermott also. We have Rory McQuillan Jenkins who guessed correctly. Amanda and Daniel Lehman there also in the run with the 8s. Reese Whalen, And then Wicked Obsessor, Ashley. We got another 8, Spooner Mum. Number 1, Daniel Animal Warrior. Alexandra Pollock, EVOX Warriors. Scrolling down. Oh, and then we have 2 name changes actually here. Skyrim Smasher was Best Buds, so that's why last week they had 1 point here, but Best Buds had a point. Anyway, now they've got 3 because obviously they changed the name and I didn't realise, so we just mushed them together and got rid of the other one. And then DVD Survive, is that what we're going to say, was WWE Games and Movies, but has changed their name. So there we go there. And a new guesser, Mark Price. So yeah, those are, but if you ever changed your YouTube name and you're in the guessing, it's good to let me know so I can correct it there. Like, I remember Alexandra Pollock did that too, and then I can just make sure it's the same person. But anyway, well done if you guessed correctly. Now let's head back to the other me. Okay, so if you guessed correctly, massive well done. Even if you guessed the 4th one wrong, you just kind of got lucky with that whole weird little situation that went on. Then you still got a point, yay! So it was a tricky one. There were so many different guesses, and quite a few people, didn't get all these 3, but guessed Terminator and something else, and it was just one of those weird things. But like I say, if you've seen Slow West, if you've seen Almost Christmas, or if you've seen Amy, I'd love to know your thoughts on those. Next week, I'll be picking up 2 movies, 2. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What are your 2 guesses? I feel like next week will be a little bit easier, but I don't know. I think 1 people will all get, 1 I think some people will get, but I don't know. I mean, I never can tell. Sometimes like, oh my gosh, nobody's gonna get it. Everybody gets it. Sometimes like, oh, this is an easy one, and then it's tricky. I just don't know. It's weird how you guys though can read my mind. Like there's people who I know in my real life, and I say, oh, I just try and play the game with them. Like, what do you think I'll be picking up on Monday? And they're like, XYZ. I'm like, no. So you guys know so much better than everybody else. And it's so much fun. I like the game, But also, I wanted to show you guys, whilst I was out shopping for the Monday movie hunts, I also picked something else up, which is not a movie, but it's a game. And I'd love to know your thoughts on it if you've played it. And it is Viva Pinata for the Xbox 360, Trouble in Paradise, which I believe is this sequel to Viva Pinata. On the Xbox, and yeah, so recently I got an Xbox 360, so I've been playing, I did a Connect video, and I picked this up. I've always wanted to play Viva Pinata, but they only had it on the Xbox 360, or actually they had a DS one, but it wasn't really quite the same. So I actually do have the DS one, but I didn't play too much of it, but this one I'm excited about, so I'd love to know if you've ever played it. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you play Viva Pinata, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Viva Pinata. I don't know too much about it actually, but I'm excited about it. So that is pretty much it for this Monday movie hunting. I'd love to know your guys' 2 guesses for next week. I'd love to know actually if you've seen any of the 3 I did pick up. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope you had a good Halloween weekend, which obviously was the weekend just gone. Have a good week, and I'll see you guys next Monday. And yeah, okay,